this CAD clip will give you a quick tip on the different types of callout views you can make in a plan, and if you want to create elevations within the new callout you create, you have to make sure that the callout you create is a floor plan. Sometimes it'll say structural plan, but it has to be a plan callout, not a detail callout. I'll explain the difference here. So let's go. I'm just in a little building that comes with the software, and under the View tab here in our REVIT 2013, and this applies to earlier versions of REVIT as well, I can go in here and say callout. When I go to create the callout, I have the choice here of creating different types, and it'll defer to the last type you did. So let's say the last one you did, whether you realized it or not, was a detail version of a callout. So you go in here and you say, okay, here's where I want to do my callout. Okay, then you open up that view, you double click it, and then you have your callout view. If you try to place an elevation view inside of there, you'll see that it's actually disabled. You can't create a new elevational view from this type of callout. If you click on here, it's a detail, and you cannot change it here to be a floor plan type after the fact. So it's something you need to realize before you go too far with your detailing. So that plan view got created over here under detail views, detail 0. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing again. I'll go back to a level 2, and maybe I'll even squeeze this over a little bit. Doesn't matter if they overlap, and I'm going to do it again. Callout, but this time instead of doing a detail view, I'm going to do a floor plan type, and then I'm just going to do my detail view over here. Click out, pick on here, maybe move my bubble up over here. Okay, however I want to do that. And then when I double click on it and open it up, same type of thing, I get a callout and I can change my scale and stuff. But the difference here is now I can actually go in and create a new elevation view by picking in here, and I might not have that object turned on. So watch what happens here. I'm just going to go over here and go pick, and it's going to tell me that I've created something I cannot see. So this is a whole different thing. I'm just going to hit exit on here, escape on the keyboard, hit my light bulb, and there's that elevation view I created. So if I pick on here and I say unhide that category, completely different related thing, then I have my elevation. So now I can go back again and do an elevation, create different elevations on the interior of that callout. Okay, escape on the keyboard, and if I pick in here, it looks like I have an underlay. Let's get rid of that underlay, get rid of that. So I now have these nice new little elevation views which got created inside of here. There's my interior elevations, and I would have to fix my crop region, etc. Also, I need to pull this guy down a little bit and fix that up. So I might have to go in and fix my crop region. Type TL on the keyboard to turn my thin lines on, and probably pull this guy up a little bit. Not much in those elevations is. Let's click on here. Move this guy up. Oh, this one has a little bit more stuff inside of there. There's not much inside the floor plan to begin with. Oh, that one has a little bit more. So different elevations that I created inside of there, and the actual callouts. There's that detail callout, but the other one's a floor plan callout. Notice it gets filed over here. If I double click, this is the bedroom one. When I created that callout, I said floor plan, therefore it got filed in here under floor plans, and the other one I created was a detail, so it got filed in over here, and they're both a little bit different. One of the things that is most different is the fact that you could create elevation views from within a floor plan callout. And that is our lesson of the day.